Peace be upon you and Allah's mercy and blessings. Hello everyone, see you again with me. But in the video, I will review a fiction book. But before that, I will introduce myself. My name is Nurul Asikin, people call me Nunu. I was born in Bulukumba on 22 July 2002. I studied at the State Islamic University Alauddin Makassar, majoring in Public Health, Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. In the past, I didn't like reading fiction books like novels because I thought they were very boring. They all contain only words and there were no pictures in them. But one of my friends once recommended a novel titled with an Islamic genre. The title Islammu Adalah Maharku by Arya Muhammad. And when I read it, I became interested in the storyline. Until finally, I started looking for novels that contain many motivation about life. I like to read in my spare time, such as evening or night. Okay, the next novel I have read is entitled 99 Cahaya di Langit Eropa, Perjalanan Menapak Jejak Islam di Eropa, the works of Hanum Salsabila Rais and Rangga Almahendra. Hanum Salsabila Rais is the daughter of Amin Rais. She was born and received Muhammadiyah basic education in Yogyakarta until she got a dentistry degree from the Faculty of Dentistry Gadjah Mada University, starting his career as a journalist and presenter at Trans TV. Rangga Almahendra is the husband of Hanum Salsabila Rais, a traveling companion and author of these two books. Graduated from elementary to secondary education in Yogyakarta, studying at the Bandung Institute of Technology. This book is of the Islamic genre, published by PT Gramedia Pustaka Utama in 2015 in its 18th print. The book is 412 page thick. The contents of the book. This book contains the story of the two writers' journey while in Europe. Starting for Hanum, who joined Rangga, her husband, lived in Europe when he received a doctoral scholarship at a university in Australia. Hanum and Rangga stayed for 3 years. Both of them had the opportunity to explore Europe together. Europe is not just the Eiffel Tower, the Berlin Wall, the Mozart concert, and all the beauty that exists, but more than that. They find another beauty from Europe. There is a bright charm of Islam. There is a history of the triumph of Islam in there. Islam in Europe have been brothers who walked side by side in the past. However, human greed brought the dynasty to a standstill. In Vienna, Hanum attended a German language course. During that course, Hanum met a Fatma, a woman from Turkey who succeeded in inspiring Hanum's wandering soul to follow the footsteps of Islam in Europe. The second place called is Paris, France. The city is known as a city of lights, which means the center of a European civilization. After Paris, they then explored Cordoba and Granada, two cities in Andalusia which according to some experts are the true city of lights. Cordoba is the capital of Andalusia where a European civilization began. In this city, since developed and inspired other cities in Europe. Then they had the opportunity to explore Istanbul. Istanbul or Constantinople is a witness to history where Islam had its golden age. At that time, the area of Islam more large than the Roman Empire. However, in Turkey, magnificent places were not abandoned, not because they could not afford them, but because their Sultan exemplified simplicity. Something that today's leaders are starting to forget. The end of Hanum and Rangga's 3-year journey in Europe brought them to the starting point of their search for meaning and purpose. book, namely, this book presents the history of Islam in a different way. Make us imagine us if we are on European soil. This book strengthens us about our love for Islam. And in this book, there are also several pictures of buildings or places explored by visitors. The weakness of this book is where the contents of this book read using standard language and a view virgin language, which is where some virgin languages are not accompanied by the translation. Lessons we can learn from this book. The first, this story taught me that the best revenge is not to retaliate with words or antipathy to words those who have insulted us, let alone insult our religion, but that we should be able to retaliate in an elegant and far more authoritative way. The second, teach about the real Islam. It's not about them really defending their religion, let alone dying, but basically they are just defending their own egos. I highly recommended this book for those of you who like stories to explore the outside world but can also add insight, especially for us millennials who lack knowledge of history, let alone Islamic history. In addition, this book contains a lot of pleasant sentences. One of the sentences that I like, "You and me are different, but that smile means the same." And also, "Don't abandon hope, the journey is still long." Maybe next time I will read Hanum Salsabila Rais work entitled Berjalan di Atas Awan Sky. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video. I apologize if there is a mispronunciation.